Broadsweep is a selective herbicide that controls a wide range of broadleaf weeds in grass-only pastures, lawns and turf situations, although do not apply to lipia, strawberry clover or buffalo grass. In this video, we are going to provide an overview of how to use Broadsweep. This will include the following dot points. If you'd like to skip ahead to any particular section, the time codes are in the brackets. Broadsweep is registered to be used in grass pastures, turf and lawn situations, and non-crop areas. Broadsweep controls a wide range of weeds including capeweed, bindii, thistles, dandelion, clover, fleabanes, plus many more. Do not graze or cut for stock food for 7 days after application. Though if spraying poisonous plants, do not allow the animals to graze these plants until they have been removed or have broken down, as these plants may still be toxic. Do not apply Broadsweep if rain is likely within 4 hours of application or if foliage is wet from rain or dew. The re-entry period for domestic animals is to keep them off the treated area until the product has dried. Broadsweep can be applied using a knapsack, a high-volume handgun, or a boom spray. Before purchasing the product, you will need to consult the Broadsweep label to ensure it is suitable for your situation. This document contains product information and is attached to the drum. It can also be accessed from our website. For Broadsweep, you will require the following PPE. When preparing the mixture, cotton overalls buttoned at the neck and wrist, a washable hat, elbow-length PVC gloves, and goggles or face shield. During application, cotton overalls buttoned at the neck and wrist, a washable hat, and elbow-length PVC gloves. The application rates for Broadsweep are found in the directions for use table in the label. The quantity of product required per tank will depend on whether you are spraying with a knapsack, handgun, or boom spray. For boom spray applications, the Broadsweep rate will vary depending on the situation and the target weeds. As an example, if we are targeting capeweed, thistles, dandelion, and bindii, we will require a rate of 6.5 litres per hectare. To apply with a boom spray, you will need to ensure it is calibrated so the correct rate is evenly applied over the treated area. If your boom spray is not calibrated, this can be done easily in a matter of minutes by clicking on the boom spray section in the Weed Force spray calculator and following the prompts. Targeting the same spectrum of weeds in a knapsack or high volume handgun situation, you may require one of the rates listed in this measure guide. In this example, to mix up a full 10 litre knapsack, you would require 67 ml of Broadsweep. This will treat 100 square metres. Once again, you can use the Weed Force spray calculator to calculate your required volume per tank. When tank mixing Broadsweep, first fill the spray tank up with clean water to 50% of your required volume. Next, measure out the required amount of Broadsweep and tip this into the tank. Then continue to fill the tank with clean water to your required volume, always ensuring the solution is thoroughly mixed in the tank. Before purchasing the product, please be aware of the restraints and precautions in the label. For small and medium-sized areas, a knapsack or high-volume handgun sprayer can be very efficient. When spot spraying individual weeds with a knapsack, using a nozzle that produces a cone-shaped spray pattern generally works well. In this situation, the cone pattern can help provide good coverage of the entire plant. The aim in a spot spray situation is to cover the entire plant, including the stem and leaves, with the spray mixture to the point of runoff. Using a direct stream or jet spray pattern is generally not recommended unless you are trying to penetrate the herbicide into the canopy. When spraying an entire area with a knapsack, like in a lawn or a small paddock, I change the nozzle on my spray unit from one that produces a cone-shaped spray pattern to one that produces a wide, flat fan spray pattern. The nozzle I use in this situation is the Hardy Reflex nozzle. Instead of producing the standard cone spray pattern, which can take a long time to spray an area, the Hardy Reflex nozzle produces a flat spray pattern from 0.5 metre to 2 metres wide, depending which colour nozzle you have. This allows you to spray whole areas accurately and efficiently in less time. Please note, the spray output of different nozzles vary, so if you do change nozzles, please ensure the spray solution you have mixed up is still being applied evenly to the correct area. As an example, you may need to change the speed at which you cover an area to ensure you do not under or overdose the application. When applying using a high volume handgun sprayer, I find the easiest way to apply it is to 1. Break the area up into manageable sections, and 2. Spraying the section from left to right, ensuring you are applying the mixture evenly over the whole area. For larger areas, you may choose to apply broad sweep using a boom spray. Always remember to wash your hands after use. Also, after each day's use, wash gloves, face shields or goggles, and contaminated clothing. Broadsweep generally doesn't require the addition of a wetting agent. But if you're looking to improve herbicide penetration of hard-to-kill weeds, or looking to help reduce the production of fine droplets to assist in reducing spray drift, the addition of Sidekick can be considered. If you are spot spraying the weeds, you may want to consider the addition of a marking dye to mark the plants you have already sprayed. This helps prevent any double spraying. Thank you for watching. For additional resources including product information, how-to videos, Weed Force's weed library for weed-specific information, and access to the spray calculator, download the Weed Force app by scanning the QR code on the screen or following the links in the description below.